Hey friends, it's Johnston Monster in our Telling Lies episode. I was about to just see if I can get a win on a skin in Fortnite when I was like, you know what, no. I'm just going to play this game as I've been missing it. So let's see where we left off, which I have no idea. So we'll just pick up on the next word here. We already did Smith? Well, that's handy. Oh wait, it's 9:35, so 10:35. So 10:30 I want to start cooling down the jets. In game in 15 minutes I'm about to get a trophy and maybe unlock the ability to do something. Like just instant beat the game, I guess. So let's go Ava. Let's see if there's anything missing here. Hey, too.
Hey, Ava. Hey, so look, well, here, take a look. This is some of my vinyl. Well, I think I have a problem. But anyway, yeah, this is the one I was talking about. Yeah, it's their bootleg copy of their Warsaw songs before they changed their name. Now, you know, it's got a stain on it, but I got it in the press. Yeah, exactly.
So we went undercover. He took his records with him. Okay, this is episode 8, I believe.
Now, you think I'm stalking, don't you?
Uh-oh.
Why? Because, what, we met twice in the same week in the same city? I mean, come on, stranger things have happened, Ava. I mean, I might go out for food.
Oh, he's addressing
we
it.
might bump into each other then. I mean, I like Chinese food. Well, see, now there's an even better chance that we're going to bump into each other.
Oh, we have
Right?
seen the companion piece to
Yeah,
this.
now that I think about it, I think you might be stalking me. Yeah, and look, here I am giving you a viewing of my apartment. Yeah? What? That's because I just moved in. And now I feel less self-conscious, thank you. Yeah.
It's a big place for one person.
What are you doing?
Oh, I forgot to see how long this video was. I'm out of practice.
Why? You gotta count the register.
Oh, that's right. She works at the vintage store.
Okay, well, take me with you. No, I'm being serious. Come on, take me with you. Point me at the ghosts. I'll scare them off.
Wow. Oh, right, because she likes a hero type. He's the type of guy who would shoot a dude, an unarmed man, in the lungs. Hashtag never forget. I don't know, I'm just on my way to the platinum, though I got like maybe 60 other words, so it's gonna take a while. Oh, this guy, I just recognized him in a trailer for something, and I was like, is that the guy from Telling Lies? And it totally was him. I was like, hey. He's in some horror movie. Wait, what happened? Did I lose sound?
Above the silver moon.
Oh, she was singing.
Beautiful voice. No, I'm serious. Oh, well, then you gotta call me next time you're in the dark. What? Okay, I'll take maybe. Maybe's good.
Scene. Here we go. 32 seconds. I like that.
Ava?
Cross this name off.
Who's there? Really, who? Where are you?
Oh, you got in a fight.
What? Wow.
Pookie! Hold on 1 second, I come down and let you in.
Okay. What's our next word here? Valentine. Hey. Oof. 3 videos. 1 minute
Happy
long.
Valentine's Day. So, did you get my gift? Yeah. Go on, open it.
Makes me feel good. Some of these have been seen already, so I did a
Was it
decent
not
job.
your size? Yeah, that was because...
Is she getting on his case about missing something?
Nice roses.
Is it from the anesthesiologist?
What the hell are you talking about? You're my wife. You know what? Look, I'll visit again soon, okay? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it does. I will. Love you.
Oh my. Oh, she's so happy here.
Oh, happy Valentine's Day.
Yep, those are the roses.
Oh, is that what this is?
Pair these up.
Let's take a look.
It looks like she already opened the box.
Really?
Oh.
No, I'm sure the size is fine. What am I supposed to wear this on camera for you? Or what? Wait for your next royal visit? Last time you were here, we didn't even screw.
Oh.
Look, I've made peace with this. I've made peace with the fact that you're off on some crusade and I'm making do, but don't pretend like don't send me lingerie. Oh, someone left them for me at work, okay? Don't look at me like that. That's the way Papa used to look at Mama. It's poison.
Oh.
And Mama has been entirely dependent on me for love for 30 years, and I'm not gonna do that to Alba.
Oh my.
Look, I'm not talking about, just don't send me underwear.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cass
well,
is
give
late
me some
on a
warning
big
next
issue.
time, because it freaks Alba out when you just show up. Okay, I gotta go to work. Happy Valentine's.
Oh.
Hi, yoga tits.
Oh. That's our thumbnail right there.
Warm up quick. You did?
Why is he dating Ava but using a cam girl named Max?
Well, happy belated Valentine's, you know. So wait, you do like it though, right? Okay.
Someone had to like figure out all the words to get every video. What are you doing? Okay.
Wow.
Oh.
Looks great.
Oh, did he buy someone else that exact same lingerie?
Well, I knew it would look good on you. They said it's real hair, so it has a nice feel, doesn't it?
Real hair? Or maybe.
You know, went over there and spoke to him. It escalated.
Real hair. You don't want anything to look like real hair besides a wig.
Well, there they are. It's the police. They've come to take me away, so just promise me you'll visit me in prison.
Talking to Ava? Okay, what's next? Baby? Baby, baby. One, two, three. A 10-minute video?
Hey, babe. You doing okay?
Time to sit on the couch, everybody.
Yeah, things are a little hard right now, honey, so we just have to be strong for Mama, okay, sure. You want one from your book, or? Oh, okay. I'll just, all right. Do you know the story of Rumpelstiltskin?
Oh, hey, we've seen the opposite side of this.
Okay, sure, yeah. All right, let me see if I can remember. Okay, well, once upon a time, there was a girl.
Excuse me.
And she was the daughter of a miller, I think, which is a kind of farmer. And she had the most beautiful blonde hair. I mean, it was so beautiful, it caught the sun like it was gold. It was so beautiful. Well, maybe she becomes one, just wincing. All right. So, her father, he liked to tell tall tales. Okay? And one day, he boasted to the king that his daughter was so talented.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to download a video Walker made.
Alright? And the king, he called him out on his bluff, and he summoned the girl, and he said that if she could truly make gold from straw, that he would allow her to marry his son, the prince. But if not, he'd chop off her head. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, because he's a very severe king. Well, I mean, then she'll be a queen, and in the old days, most of the girls wanted to marry a prince, right? So, I like that. Anyway, the king,
I think she said she didn't
he
want to ever
locks
get
the
married.
girl in a tower with a spinning wheel and a small pile of straw. And he says he's going to return in the morning, all right, to see if she has made the straw into gold. And the night passes, and in the morning, she's given up all hope, right? When all of a sudden,
264.
a little small strange man appears, okay? And he asks her if she has any wishes, and she says she wishes to turn the straw into gold, right? And so the imp says he can do such a thing, but first she must give him her necklace. So the girl gives up her necklace, of course, and
Oh yeah, this is
the
episode
imp,
8.
he sits at this spinning wheel, and he starts to spin, and he spins, and he spins, and he spins, and he produces this pile of golden thread. And then there's this knock at the door, right? Because it's morning, and he just disappears, and the king comes in, and there's this small pile of gold, and he is amazed. The king is so amazed, but he's suspicious because he thinks this might be a fluke, you know? know what I mean? So, he moves her to a second tower with an even bigger pile of straw.
Wait, but how do we hear this?
And again, same challenge. Spin the straw into gold by morning or off with your head. So the girl waits and waits all night.
Because I feel like we heard him
then
tell the
again,
story.
just before dawn, that little imp appears. Okay, and this time he demands her ring. So she, of course, she gives him her ring, and he spins the gold into straw, and then he disappears, and the king comes in, and there's this pile of gold, and the king is almost convinced. But for a final time, he throws her in a third tower with a
Or maybe Walker watched that?
huge pile of straw, and he says, you gotta turn this straw into gold, and he leaves. And yet again, just before dawn, that imp appears. But the girl, she doesn't have any jewelry left, right? So what's she gonna do? And the imp says, if you give me your firstborn child, I'll turn the straw into gold. And the girl, she's so terrified that she says, yes, of course, of course. And the imp, he spins the entire huge pile of straw into gold. And right before the king walks in, he disappears, and the king opens up the door, and he's so excited, he can't believe it. And he says, truly, you are magical, he says. That's his voice. And then the very next day, the girl, she's married to the prince, right? And despite all the weirdness of this marriage, they actually really like each other. In fact, they fall in love. And 2 years later, that little girl, now a princess.
Sometimes it takes 5 years.
Okay. Now, in the summer, she gives birth to this beautiful baby daughter. Okay, but her happiness about this new little girl, it's short-lived, because guess who comes back? The imp. The imp reappears, and he says, I've come to collect my reward, he says. And the baby is mine. And the princess, she sobs, and she offers him like all the riches in the kingdom. But he insists. He says, I want that baby. And she begs him, please, to. And finally, the imp says, okay.
Unable to download,
If
honestly.
you can guess my name within 3 days, you can keep the baby. But if not, the baby is mine, as we agreed. And he leaves. And the
That
princess,
baby
she
is
distraught.
mine.
I mean, she immediately sends all of her staff and her servants out into the kingdom to figure out this little imp's name. But by midnight of that first day, no one's been able to track down anything, or the creature, or his name. And the imp, he appears, and he asks her, what is my name? And she guesses, is it David? And he laughs. He says, no, 2 more guesses, and he leaves.
Because she
The next
guessed.
day, nothing. Nobody comes back with any information, and he arrives again at midnight, and she guesses this time. No, it's not. He says, no. Laughs the imp, okay? He says no, and he leaves. It's not Stephen. And the next day, the princess is so upset because she doesn't know what to do. She only has 1 more guess, 1 more day. So she leaves the baby with her servants, and she just walks into the forest because she's so worried she's gonna lose her baby. And she wanders and wanders all day, and into the evening, she wanders, and suddenly she comes on a small clearing, okay? In a little field, and in that little field is a little tent, and in the center of it, there is a little small fire, and she hides. She hides behind a bush. And out of the tent, to her amazement, out comes the imp. And he's dancing around the fire, right? And he sings, today, plans I make. Tonight, the baby I take. The princess will never win the game, for Rumpelstiltskin is my name. And smiling to herself, the princess runs back to the castle because she heard his name. And that evening, the imp arrives, right? And he's kind of gloating, and he asks her his name. And the princess kind of looks at you, she's kind of pretending. to be sad, and she gnashes her teeth a little bit, but then she looks him in the eye and she says, "Your name's Rumpelstiltskin." And his eyes bulge, and it looks like he's gonna burst, and his head goes, red. He shakes it like he's gonna
It's nice
explode,
he's
and
telling
all
a
of a
story to
sudden
his daughter. It's the least he could be doing.
Oh, do you think he should? Okay, well, then Rumpelstiltskin ran away and he never came back. And the princess became queen, and her daughter grew up to be a wonderful queen in her own right, and everyone lived happily ever after. Yeah? Yeah. That's a good question. I don't know, maybe he was lonely. It's just a story. You do? I guess. Now that you mention it, most of the people in the story were bad. You would? Okay. Well, honey, I have to go out, I'm afraid, so. But yeah, you got your glowworm, right? Oh, I love that name. That's a great name. All right, come here. Give me a kiss, real quick. Mwah. Love you, kid. Night, night.
Ugh, that idea didn't work either. I cannot download this video. Oh, hey, what's this? Getting a trophy? It's 5 o'clock. Oh yeah, Jane Ripper, that's what I'm waiting for. Hey, trophy, time is running out. How do I get back here?
Mimon's very sick. I tried to go in a special bed, but Mommy yelled at me.
Hmm.
That's what the doctor said. Are you gonna tell me a bedtime story?
Now I know I've seen this.
I'm pulling my book now. Make one up.
I mean, it'd be a weird thing to imagine.
Rumpelstiltskin? No, can I hear it?
Walker may have watched this. Okay.
Not a princess?
Because I think he just non-stop tells the story. It's not like Mom shows up at all. This is great content.
teacher's pregnant. She let us touch the bump. I asked where she got it, and she said, mind my own business.
Oh, that's weird. Abba, that's her name. Or I completely made it up. Or he tells two Rumpelstiltskin stories? Maybe that's it.
No, he should just go away and never come back. That was a good story. I guess being queen would be good. What do you think the imp was going to do with it? Was he going to eat it? What did the story mean? At school we have to write the author's message for every story. Was Rumpelstiltskin the bad guy? If I was queen, I would chop off their heads. I'm tired.
I'm trying to charge this.
Stay with me.
Oh yeah, he must tell the story again, because I know for sure she's like in the living room and trying to sleep.
Yes, she's called Chloe.
Doesn't Ava get one of those? Or already has one? Oh, she just wants her dad around, man. It's heartbreaking. 8 minutes long. Oof, she's pregnant. 20 more minutes.
You okay?
Yeah, I'll help you right out. Reorg made me feel like I meant nothing.
Oh.
Like I was a little girl.
She was bitching to everyone, you know, but I really think we can use her.
Just don't want you doing anything that's gonna get you locked up, David.
Well, I think we're past the point of a peaceful protest. Don't you? If I gotta spend a day or even a month in a jail cell, it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I mean, what did you think I was doing with Eric's friends? You know, this is the mission.
Fuck the mission. David, we're having a baby.
Oh.
What?
I'm pregnant.
Oh my.
What?
You took it too far, buddy. All those times you didn't put a condom
I
on?
mean, that's in... that's incredible.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's... Wait, how long have you known?
A week? David, this could be your second chance. But we can do this together. We have to do this together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it all.
There can be other people who can sacrifice themselves for the cause. Only you can be a father to this child.
Yeah.
You want to change the world, I get
Or
it. Yeah,
dad.
but for who? This is who.
Okay, Ava. We have to think this through, okay?
I've thought it through.
Yeah, no, I'm saying we have to think this through.
I've thought it through. Trust me.
Oof.
David, I was supposed to be something special.
Oh my.
Okay, my music, I was supposed to be a big deal, but this, Eric, everybody, you know.
Well, her
I
life was on course. Yeah, why did
I
they
was
pick
drawn to them
her?
because they were different, because they wanted to change the world. You know? My music's, it's not good enough.
Oh.
I'm never gonna be famous.
Small town famous. Ooh, I should download Jukebox Hero.
I've learned that maybe there's nothing wrong with being ordinary.
I hear that.
Ordinary can be magical.
Yeah, dependable.
I'm falling in love with you, David.
Oh no, poor Ava.
Okay, this feels right.
Oof. When does he tell her he's FBI?
Ava, I love you.
You big dum-dum.
Yeah, I mean, this is everything to me. It really is true.
The trophy was time is running out, but... Is it?
But I know that life comes at you in waves, and you know, it's possible to miss out on your chance, and I've definitely missed out on my chances before, and I'm not going to do that again. I have to be a part of this. I have to.
Why is this so important?
Because Ava, okay, it's
Oh, I thought you meant the baby. I'm FBI.
Ava, I'm
He's gonna look at the camera.
will you just trust me that it is?
Oh, he chose not to tell her.
Please, Ava.
We're having a baby, David.
No.
Do you?
What's the mission that you put a baby in me?
I love you. It's okay. I know.
I love you.
That's weird, because he had an FBI file on her and knew exactly what she liked, and he just did all the boxes. Is he gonna tell her? No. Okay. That's all 5. Terrorists? Oh man, that's not the video you want to watch after this. Three videos? Okay, what time is it? 10:11. We got time.
Hey,
Oof.
where is Alba? You know, I guess she must be hiding.
Mama
We have
don't
to go
look so
find
good.
her. Yeah, okay, count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, can we see her?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Where is she?
Tell me if you... Oh! I mean, I do this with Walker all the time.
Oh, yeah, maybe she's behind this. Ah.
Oh, I feel like
Oh,
we have seen a companion video of this.
oh, trail. Follow this trail. Oh.
I knew you'd find me. You're a special agent.
Hmm.
We're having lunch. A picnic lunch. I ate a lot of chicken. And we
Aw.
had pie, too. I'm stuffed.
Oh, that's quite the picnic. We had waffles once at a picnic.
Oh, no, sweetheart, Mima's sleeping.
See, Mima was better than Mama.
Oh.
But me mama's sleeping for real. That's not fair. She always sleeps when she's having
Oof.
You sure?
Okay. Okay, close your eyes. So sleepy.
That's a lot of corn on the cob.
You tricked me.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure that's called entrapment.
Dada, try some chicken. And some corn.
Oh, and some corn. Okay.
Mama, more wine?
Oh, no, thanks. Sweetheart, Mama's driving later. Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up?
I impregnated a 21-year-old.
Christ.
He's not coming for Thanksgiving.
Shift off. Mama's planning on cooking a 30-pound
Yeah.
turkey in honor of your presence. What, the terrorists don't get the holiday off?
They don't.
Oh, shit.
Oh, they're having such a nice day.
Well, I hope you choke on it.
Oof. Hey,
By the book, David.
Damien
I've read
from
the external press
Frankie
from front
Beans.
to see what's happening. You've been given the perfect reason to disappear. Anyone terrorize anyone, it's you. Pregnant woman, she says. Why didn't you note that in any of your reports? When she started fraternizing with suspected terrorists, she surrendered her right to courtesy. Okay, my men didn't know who was in there, what they're walking into. We operated by the
Oh.
book.
So this is
It was
post.
by the book, David. You know what? If you'd been more involved, maybe it would have been different.
Oh no.
You're this close to being something I regret.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
Hey,
Hey. Oh shit, serious. Serious.
someone I can trust. It's
Who are
been a
you
true friend.
talking to? 40 maybe?
She's sleeping.
The baby.
Don't wake her.
So when is this?
No.
So this happens and then he starts calling? No.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Because Max happens before.
Why are you back here, David? Everything that was here for you is gone.
Dang.
Fucking FBI raided. This all organizing group is gone. We were asking about you. No, Harry didn't run. They made it out like he was the leader of some terrorist cell. He spent 2 weeks in jail.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
That fight is over. You disappeared, David. You should stay disappeared. I don't want you here.
Hmm?
And we don't need you.
Oh, dang. Yeah, it's probably why you're not supposed to impregnate people. While you're undercover. You gotta be able to walk away all the time. That's what you learn in Heat. Oh, these are all short. Let's knock this out.
Dada, what happened to you?
He was in a fight.
Did the guys hit you?
Uh-huh.
You lost a tooth too.
Hmm.
You can get $2 from the tooth fairy.
Oh man, Walker Dead gets $5.
They had an argument last night. They're still asleep. I'm watching Liv and Maddie.
Oh man, Walker loved Liv and Maddie. I
But
prefer
isn't that a lie?
best friends, whatever.
Dada, I miss you. I want to go to the beach and go swimming.
Yeah. Is that gonna be a secret agent with my kids like under 10? Like you miss them
Yes.
so much? Oh.
Love you.
Mm. Mm.
Hello? I'm Ava. Who are you? Hi, Chloe. A baddie? Your daddy.
Jesus!
Oh.
Who are you?
What? What wrong?
I'm Alva, and this is Chloe. Are you a baddie? You're in my daddy's baddie house.
Oh. Well, that's not gonna get you any points. Tennis? Let's talk about tennis. This is gonna be like 5 all new videos. Oof, it is 5. Oh, no, we've seen this one.
Hey, Laura. I wasn't expecting you.
Who's
You
Laura?
feeling okay?
Oh, is that his wife?
Is Emma there, Laura? Or
Who's that?
My head's Dennis.
Oh, no, no. Laura's his mother-in-law. Emma's his wife.
It's David. It's David, Laura.
Oof.
Paul.
The anesthesiologist?
Yeah. Well, Paul was a bad man.
Oh, no, no. Paul's the guy he shot in the lung 9 years ago. Which is what that last video is, so that was a good video.
Okay. No, no. No, it's fine. You know, you take care of Laura. Okay.
Hello, dear. Did I call you or did you call me? No. She's at her tennis club. Don't be silly. Texas backhand, they call her. My little champion's going for All-State this time. Of course, she's gonna have to put the work in. You're too soft on her, Daniel. David, the new boy. Who was one before? Always brought her roses. Paul, that's right. He was always so polite. Always would hold the door open for her. I appreciate that. She's always bringing home these boys she meets at the hospital. And I tell you, every time there's something wrong with them, David seems dependable. He's handsome, too. Reminds me of you when you were younger and wore those sharp suits.
So she thinks she's talking to her husband? Weird.
Would you like me to have my daughter call you when she gets back?
Hi, sweetie. Yes, I'm just going through all her old things to see if there's anything special we want to keep.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, you know, she had a lot of photos of you. She really loved you.
Oh.
This is my room that I lived in when I was your age. These are all my old tennis trophies. Maybe you'll win some of these yourself someday.
Wait, so we're recording...
I think she was happiest when I was a little girl. She always loved to remember that.
Or is David with Abba?
How so? Oh. Well, you remember to tell them that you don't like that, okay? Don't let them push you around. Where are we going? Oh, no, sweetheart, it's okay.
Is David home? No.
It's okay. Just clearing out all of Mama's old crap. She kept everything. She's all
Oh, maybe he is.
Feels invasive, going through all her private stuff, her bedroom. I don't know, it's just all personal things. Her underwear, her hairbrushes, diaries. No. Hi, everyone.
Oh, who's
You
everyone?
really need to do that. You told me you were gonna have a quiet weekend at home. Now you're showing off my kid for all your work buddies. The weather's always nice in California. Look, I got a lot of boxes I gotta go.
I don't remember that video. This one's a great one, though. Okay, so... that was tennis. Now we want to look up bad guy. Okay. This might be our last video for the night.
A highly melanated rock star queen.
Oh yeah, Freddie Mercury.
It's fake.
Is it?
I feel kind of dumb wearing this though. Oh, you know that I don't. Friday doesn't want to sit. Not anyone watching. Ayo. Ayo, ayo. Dido, 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 di. Ayo.
Is this gonna get me copyrighted? Probably not.
Wow, that hurt. I need to get this off and get changed. I have to get to work this afternoon. No, if I wear this to the store, every dick who walks in is going to try and mansplain Bohemian Rhapsody to me. I just can't.
Is there much to
Figure out your own
explain?
costume, please. Ooh, Don Draper? We'll shave it. Well, if I can grow a mustache, you can lose your beard. Or we can build your costume around it. Famous characters with beards. Saruman. Bluto. Don't worry about it. The dude from 300.
The Popeye guy?
Joaquin Phoenix when he pretended to be a rapper? Come on. Okay, General Zod.
Nice.
What, you don't want to be a bad guy? It's Halloween. I gotta go. Figure it out. I gotta go. Goodbye.
Yeah, we're burning through these. I wonder if I should just go across every single column, because I got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns? Alright, it's here. Steven? Oof. Let's knock out this one.
Hey. Up late? Yeah? I am getting ready for a big thing tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, hit me. What's up? Steven?
Okay, I think next time I make a video I will just go down each column, because that could be fun.
Well, if you're really worried, then you should take her to see someone. Okay, then tell her you're taking her for ice cream.
Oh, he's talking to Emma? His wife? Oh man, they all characters that name start with a letter and end with a letter? The same letter? Surprised they didn't go Alba, Haman, Ava.
Well, at least you have Steven to confide in.
Oh snap. The anesthesiologist. I want to keep throwing it in her face though. Alright, I guess we'll start next episode with this. And then this is our game ender. Whistle leaks. Alright. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Leave a comment if you're so inclined, and see you next time when we play this game. Alright, everyone, bye.